Oh,
God.
Just
All
a
right.
nice little
To cap
Thursday.
it off, we've got a nice one here. We've got Eagles versus
Oh,
Chiefs.
good.
Second worst matchup for Hurts. I don't care. I think he's my 2. Eighth best matchup for Mahomes. He is my 1 this week. So they are must starts. I don't think anybody. Yeah, they're my 1 and 2. I don't think you needed to talk about that. So let's just move on to running back. Worst matchup for Pacheco. 5th worst matchup for Swift. I think I'm still comfortable starting both Swift and Pacheco. I think I like Pacheco as a high-end RB2. I think I like Swift as a mid-range RB2, and then I want nothing to do with any other running back in this game. How about you guys?
Yeah, this is the one matchup I really don't like for Pacheco because that D line in the front they have for the Eagles, like this worries me. So I have him lower than Swift, but yeah, they're both RB2s. Like Pacheco's been good this year, so like I'm not gonna raise him down that far. But yeah, like I'll play him over Warren and those guys for sure. But there's definitely a limit on how far I'm willing to go with him.
Yeah, they're flexes more than RB2s this week for me. You just hope they find the end zone, but it's not going to be pretty this week for sure.
Bad matchup for the Eagles wide receivers. Great matchup for the Chiefs. Don't care. I'm starting AJ Brown as easily the 1. And then I think Rice and Smith are closer than we want to acknowledge. Yep. I think it's still Smith, but I think it's getting to the point where this may be worth a conversation. Are you guys getting close on Rice and Smith here? It's a lot closer than it was.
Yeah, I'll agree with that last part. It's definitely come down since where we started at the beginning of the year, where people were talking about DeVonta Smith as like a wide receiver 1. He's more a back-end wide receiver 2 this week, and then Rice is a wide receiver 3 range for me. But yeah, like they're a lot closer than they were.
Yeah, I mean, we know the Eagles are terrible, so you really want to fire up who you can. I have a few leagues where because of bye weeks and just how the roster shakes out, Justin Watson I think is a really sneaky play this week. He just missed catching a touchdown last week. You don't want to rely on him for sure, but he's a nice sleeper because after Rice, all of these guys on Kansas City we know are just completely unreliable. Justin Watson has a chance to see some stuff downfield.
All right, we'll close this one out. Kelsey, middle of the pack matchup. Doesn't matter. He's your tight end 1. Albert O, bad matchup. That's absolute desperation. I don't even know if he's their starting tight end at this point. Yeah. Could be Stoll. Bad matchup for Elliott. Bad matchup for Butker. Don't care. You're probably starting them if you have them as a top 12. Don't want to start either defenses. Bad matchup. So start Kelsey. Bench everyone else if you can, but the kickers are playable if you have to. I certainly wouldn't drop either, but do what you got to do. What are your thoughts here, guys, to close it out?
Yeah, I'm worried about the defenses, but like if you can't find a defense to stream, I would probably play Kansas City's defense just because they've been better. Like we've seen the Eagles defense kind of get gashed this season. But yeah, like I'm not really trying to play either one of those.
Yeah, Kansas City can at least stop people. Philadelphia has no chance. You just throw it all over the yard against them. Mahomes is going to go off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a very exciting end there, that wonderful game to our Week 11 AFC home game preview show. Check back tomorrow at 12 or 12:30, Jeremy?
I will keep you posted.
Thanks. Check back tomorrow at We'll Keep You Posted for our NFC home game preview. It will be either 12 or 12:30 once Nancy over here decides. So thanks for
I'm usually out on Fridays, FYI.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll be back for your live sit start on Sunday at noon going into kickoff. So for Aaron, Jesse, and Jeremy, thank you for tuning in. Take care, everyone.
Don't forget Josh Dobbs, QB1. Got cut off.